Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a full moon in Cancer energy reading. This is a big full moon. It is our first full moon of the year, and the energy is pretty intense. You may have noticed or witnessed, either in yourself or others, more emotions, more emotional responses, feeling waves of emotion. And so that is because the moon is the ruler of the astrological sign of Cancer, and Cancer is the heart, Cancer is the emotions. And so this is a great time for everything that you're holding on to internally, everything that is underneath the surface to come to the surface, to come into the light, to be healed, to be released. The astrological sign of Cancer is also the ruler of the Chariot card and tarot. And so this full moon, especially it being a 7-year, and this is a 7 card, is a really, really powerful healing and release of past emotions and past energies that you're ready to finally let go of. And so it's actually a really great full moon to experience, because it's like all that old trauma, all that old pain, the old triggers, everything that you've held on to for so long finally has the opportunity to be released, and you have the opportunity to free yourself from that experience. Okay, so this is kind of what Spirit was talking about and wanting me to share about this full moon. There is a lot of emotions from the past that are coming up, but this is a time to just be still, sit with them, cry, let them out, and really allow yourself the experience of emotional release. You do not have to hold on to anything from the past. It is done. And it's also not the direction that you're moving in. You're moving forward. You're ascending, you're growing, you're evolving. And for many of you, you actually have done the healing work. The only thing that is blocking you from the victory, from moving forward, from the life that you desire and truly deserve, is the fact that you're still holding on. All right. The other thing Spirit wanted to bring through is like, this is going to be like the final purge of emotions. And that's why it's funny, the timing of that cleansing video, you know, you guys were asking for it, but was very divinely timed for me to do that video, because in the video I mentioned towards the end how important it is for emotional cleansing. You have to keep your emotional body clean and cleansed and clear to move forward, to take action, to have willpower, to have drive, to see your manifestations, to come into balance, to truly activate and embody your higher self, to come into your true intuitive nature. You have to have, and the birds agree, you have to have emotional cleansing. And so not just energetic cleansing, you know, with sage and different things like that and crystals, but take a daily practice of emotional cleansing, because it's going to be very, very beneficial for you. The full moon is officially tomorrow in the United States, so Friday, January 6th. For some of you, I think in Australia and other places in the world, it is going to be on the 7th, which would be Saturday for you. But take this time this weekend just to fully purge any old stuck emotions, any old past traumas and past experiences that you're actually really ready to let go of. This is the time to let them go. Be free of them, all right? Because that cleanse, doing the emotional cleansing over this full moon period, over the next 3 to 4 days, is what's going to bring you your happy ending. It's what's going to bring you your victory, all right? So a couple things Spirit wanted me to bring through. Important time to find your blocked emotions too. And you can see your blocked emotions by really examining your triggers. So if you're getting really triggered right now, or if you get really triggered in the next couple days, it's important in that moment to be in the awareness, okay, I'm triggered, why? Start diving deep. Go deeper. Find out why what your experience was in that moment triggered you so much, okay? Another thing that Spirit is always saying to me is understand that everything that has happened to you has not been to hurt you, has not been to punish you. Yes, you may have been hurt by it. Yes, you may have been traumatized by it. But the purpose of the experience was not that. It was for you to understand how powerful you are to move beyond and ascend beyond and transcend anything that has ever taken place. The purpose of pain is to show you how to heal. All right. And so this is a great opportunity for healing, especially emotional healing. It's funny, I pulled this card the other day and I thought it was a perfect, the written part in the card I thought was perfect for this video when I was channeling this message. The Hanged Man. I pulled the Hanged Man in the Psychic Tarot deck. I believe it's by John Holland. That may not be his name though. I'll put the name of the deck in the description. I don't have the physical deck anymore, but I still have the app. And so I would just pull a daily card for myself too, and that's the card that came up. But in that deck, the Hanged Man is called Sacrifice. And I'm going to read that part of the card that really resonates with this energy. It says, accept the things you can't control. Heal and leave behind the past. Move forward toward your future. And watch for new doors opening and the path that you are being shown to. And so the word sacrifice means to make sacred. And this is a time where the things that you have had to sacrifice in the past, the losses that you have had to incur, the times where you felt defeated, the times where you felt hopeless, the times where you were heartbroken or betrayed, make those things sacred in your life. Understand that those are the things that are the treasures and the way that you will grow and ascend into the best version of yourself. Okay? So when you can shift your perspective and not identifying with the pain body, not identifying with how terrible an experience was, but just accepting it, accepting that it was the experience that you had and that it was meant for your learning and growth. That's also a way that you will be able to move forward, okay? The other thing that's really good right now is forgiveness. Forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself. And I've been, for many years now, writing a book on forgiveness. It's not done yet, but it's almost finished. And one of the things my guides were saying as I was like going through my own internal process and going through a really heavy dark night of the soul period and trying to, again, look at it from a different perspective and find the gift of it, find the treasure from it. What my guides were telling me was that there is no injury. And I was like, no, wait a minute. This is what happened to me. This is what these people did. I was lied. I was betrayed. And Spirit's like, there was no injury. If you can accept that you are spirit and understand that in spiritual truth, there is never any injury. Your spirit is pristine. It is whole. It is infinite. It is eternal. And not identify so much with your emotional body, with your personality, with the way you perceive the experience that you went through, then it's easier to let go of. So why I'm saying this is because if you can understand that you are not your emotions, you are not what happened to you, you are not what other people did to you, those things were part of your overall larger experience as a spirit embodied, but you are spirit. And as spirit, as the divine, as God within a physical body, there is never any injury. We get hurt. What gets injured is our ego. What gets injured, what gets wounded is our inner child. That part of our personality that's highly identified with our with the personality, you know, that part of our lives, that part of our mind that sees ourselves as this body, this is my name, this is my culture, these are my belief systems, this is my political affiliations. That those are parts of you. And yes, you have a name in the physical and you have a body in the physical, but they are not your highest truth. Your highest truth is that you are spirit, and it is the wounded part of you that holds on to pain, but your spirit doesn't. And so if you can look at it from that perspective, it's easier to let it go and forgive it. Okay. So they just wanted me to bring that through. So with that, let's get into the cards. We're going to start with Sacred Destiny, Denise Linn. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, Guides and Guardians of Unconditional Love. This is your opportunity. Your opportunity for growth, your opportunity for healing. It's flying right out. What other messages do you want to bring through for everyone for this full moon in Cancer? Abundance. You have abundance of love. You have an abundance of support all around you. And once you take the opportunity to release what no longer serves you, because holding on to pain is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. You're not punished for your anger, but you are punished by your anger. Those are some Buddhist wisdom quotes that I had to bring through. But if you can let it go and walk away from the past, you will enter into this flow of abundance. Everything that you desire, that you've been hoping for, that you've been waiting for, that you've been trying to manifest, that's been blocked by those heavier stuck emotions that no longer serve you because you've actually already healed from them. Whew, when you can realize that and it clicks for you and you can just keep moving forward, like the energy of this year with the Chariot, just keep moving forward. That is your victory. And that's when everything will magically appear for you that you've been wanting and desiring for yourself. This is a time, it is risky to do emotional healing. It's risky to look at your stuff. It's risky to be in that raw state. But this is a time where you have the opportunity to take that risk for yourself. Aren't you worth it? Aren't you worth the risk? Isn't the life that you want to live, aren't your greatest dreams and goals worth the risk of you sitting and really feeling that pain and releasing it? Because once you do, you will enter into new beginnings. And so the energy is ripe for all of us. Full moons are gateways, they are portals, they are these opportunities to truly connect to ourselves and to truly know ourselves, because they bring us into the deepest parts of ourselves, the deepest parts of our psyche. During this time as well, Your intuition could be very heightened. Your dream state could be very heightened. Your third eye could be really expanding, seeing more images, seeing more visions, having more psychic experiences, having more channeling experiences. I've had some dreams this week where ancestors have come to me and given me messages. You might have passed on loved ones come to you and give you messages. So it's just a really beautiful time to understand and connect with the spirit that you are, and the spirit that you are is connected to all things because you are God and God is all things, okay? So with that, let's get into the tarot quickly. Then I'll do some final messages and then I will let you guys go for the rest of the day. All right, Light Seers Tarot for the tarot. Higher self, Holy Spirit, any further messages you want to bring through for the Cancer. Empress, you're about to give birth. You are about to give birth to something beautiful. You're about to give birth to an incredible manifestation that you have desired and held in your heart for a long time. This is the portal. This is the gateway to finally leave the past behind and have the new beginning that you deserve. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to bring through? Anything else that you want to bring through? Okay, beautiful. But this time does require some self-honesty and self-reflection. With the Seven of Swords coming out, I'm reading it, it's like you've got to be honest with yourself about your stuff, all right? You've got to be honest with yourself about your emotional blocks and what's holding you back. Because if you're going to run away from them, you're not going to be able to utilize this beautiful opportunity of the full moon that wants to illuminate you. It wants to bring that darkness, that shadow, that pain into the light so that it finally can be released, so that you can birth in something new. So this is a time where you've got to be honest with yourself about your stuff, all right? And to be honest with yourself about your stuff means removing the distractions in your life and really focusing on yourself, taking time to rest, to rejuvenate, going into a hermit mode just for a couple days, really looking at your light and your emotions and everything that's within you and allowing it to come out to the surface. Sometimes that means really acknowledging the grief, really acknowledging how much something or someone has hurt you, but also knowing with the Five of Cups, as you release this grief, there is still cups standing. You have not failed. You have not been deterred from your purpose. You are not going to lose everything that you have ever wanted and desired by letting go of what no longer serves you. You're just going to let go of the stuff that's stuck, that stuck energy that's keeping you blocked from everything that you want. Because if you can take this opportunity to do the healing work, which is the hard work, it is the hard work, but that's going to bring you into union with self, mind, body, and spirit, union with potentially a beautiful partner, union with your dreams and your desires. It's gonna, these cups from the past that dumped in this well, and there's the sadness, it's like they're being renewed, they're being refilled, either by bringing back something from the past or by filling your cups with something brand new that is something that you have held and wanted to birth for a long time, all right? because the bottom of the deck is that healing, that heart healing, that Ace of Cups, that renewal, that hope, that joy, that seeing the life with new eyes again, is feeling that love for and joy for life, knowing that you have healed. And because you've healed, you're giving birth to your best version of yourself. All right. So very, very beautiful energies, but I do, again, it is intense and it's not the easiest time. And so the thing with the energy of the full moon especially is it's important just to nurture, love, and be gentle with yourself. Don't judge yourself for your experiences. Don't judge yourself for your hurt and your anger. It is just time to truly love yourself and really love that wounded inner child, all right? Final messages from the angels. We're going to use the angel reading cards. See what wants to come out for all of us for this full moon. All right. Higher self, angels, guides, Holy Spirit. Any other final messages you want to bring through for this full moon? All right. One more. Absolutely beautiful. First card that flew out, number 30, Angel of Truth. This is a time to get really raw, to get really real with yourself. The Angel of Truth is coming to you now to let you know that it is safe for you to look at the truth of your emotions. It is safe for you to step into the energy of truth because the truth is going to set you free. Once you come into the truth, it may guide you to take some different actions, especially related to career and finances. With the career angel coming through, this is number 18. As you connect to your truth, as you're releasing the past, it's going to free you up for things that you actually truly desire and deserve in your life, especially in terms of money and abundance, because that abundance card came out in the Sacred Destiny deck. It's like people don't realize your emotional state, because everything is energy and everything is connected, but your emotional state is highly, highly connected to the flow of abundance that is coming into your life. All right. So once you can get honest with yourself, once you can get in that truth, you can release what's no longer serving you. It's going to open up new doors and opportunities for you, because the angel of manifestation is coming out as well, saying you can have, do, and be anything that you want. It's all there in your vortex. So release the past and let all these beautiful things in, that new home, that new job, that amazing relationship, the new car. It's all yours. It's already yours. All right. Bottom of the deck, Angel of Strength. You are strong enough. You are strong enough. You are going to overcome every challenge, every obstacle that you have ever been through. You are going to be able to heal and release the past and move forward. But this is the time to do it. All right. If you want to move forward now, if you want the rest of your year to be the best year of your life, this is the time to do it. This is the time to do the hard work. All right, I am sending lots of love, tons of unconditional love and support for everybody during this time, and I will see you soon. Take care.